good for this car if we do come back to pavement here?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this racetrack is really wide, really smooth, and I feel like it would kind of be hard to come up with anything better. I think the banking helps a dirt track. Racing at Knoxville, it seems like they just ended up around the bottom most of the time because the top is as flat as the bottom, and there's really no advantage to going up there. So, the Eldora truck race I always thought put on a decent show, especially when they would work the bottom. It seemed like, I think Matt Crafton running the bottom really well and making up a lot of time, and then you had guys running the fence. So I feel like that track's about the only one that we could really get away with it, and then obviously has the facilities to kind of go along with it.
TV kept showing the big bump over in turn 3. How much of an impact was that at running the bottom and the middle?
Yeah, I mean, you had to hit it right. I felt like for me, I could put my right rear in it, and it really kind of give me some side bite. So I thought the track guys did a great job. I think, that's what I enjoyed about the first race, other than the dust, was the characteristics of the holes and, being able to use them. And I got too loose and I started hitting it with the right front and it made me a little bit tighter. So, things like that were fun to use, down here in 3 and 4.
3 top 10s and 2 top 5s. What does that do for this program?
It says a lot about the hard work our guys have put in this offseason. And we've been, I feel like at the end of every race, we've been pretty fast. Obviously we had issues last week on that pit stop with our brakes, but we still had a kind of a 12th place average lap time throughout that whole race, even restarting at the back every time. So my guys are just doing a great job, preparing the race cars. Winning the first race of the season definitely gets you some momentum and makes you more confident showing up to the racetrack. And the cars have been fun to drive. I feel like I've been able to do more with the steering wheel than what I was able to do in the past. I felt like I was just kind of locked into the speed that we had and the way it handled last year. So testament to the guys just working really hard.
This should have been right in your and Kelly's wheelhouse.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting ready to, I wasn't super thrilled, the way our car was driving. It was better than yesterday. So, I gave my guys, a little kudos there. But then, as the race went, we got a little closer to the front and, was a little frustrated just not being able to, keep up with those guys, the top 2 or 3 guys there. So, my guys told me on the pit stop, they're like, look, you're better than you think you are. I know you're a little frustrated. Just keep your head down, nail these restarts and keep digging. So it all played out really well. We were good on the restarts on the bottom, which I felt like was one of our stronger suits because it seemed like a lot of people wanted the middle to the top. And we kept gaining rows when we got to choose. So choosing here was a benefit as well.